David Burrows is here from Barometer. We're talking North American large caps with Frederick in Vancouver. Good morning, Frederick.
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you for taking my call. Yes, I was wondering about your opinion on potash for the long-term investment situation, 5 years plus. It pays a half-decent dividend. I expect that the commodity price hopefully will be going up over that time period with the population growth we're experiencing. So I'll hang up and listen to your response. Thanks so much for your time.
All right.
So, Frederick, there was a time when potash really had the corner on potash. There's a lot of competition globally. And we are in a world where agricultural prices are very weak. Wheat prices have recently hit new lows. Headed into summer, which is the time of year where you'd like to see some strength in the pricing. Potash in the most recent quarter missed its quarter by about 12%. You look at the way the stock's behaving, it's just making a new low. Especially when you look at it from a global investor's standpoint in US dollars, where it trades in New York, making a new low. It's in the commodity space. I believe we've entered a period where there's a little more supply than there is demand. I think that you don't want to buy something for a dividend if your total return is negative, right? If you make 5% in your dividend, but you lose 10% in your capital value, you're coming out behind. You're better off to be in cash. Now, I'm not saying that. I think there's great opportunities in this market. I just think that the ag space is not the place to be focused.
Frederick, thanks for the call from Vancouver. Calgary now for Ram. Hi, Ram.
Hi. I would like to have thoughts on Fluorcorp. It's at the rock bottom. It's low PE and low debt, but price is at multi-year low.
Yeah.
And between this and, say, Chesapeake, which one, Mr.
Sorry, I didn't catch the second one?
Chesapeake Energy, and only thing common is both are very, very low. Which one should we pick?
Right. Ram,
thanks a lot.
Ram, I would encourage you to stay away from both. Fluorcorp is in the engineering area, building big infrastructure projects. 53% of their revenue comes from the oil and gas sector. Mm-hmm. This is the sector where every company has just cut its capital expenditures. So they're facing a big headwind. Chesapeake is in the oil and gas space, has a lot of gas, and gas they can't give away right now.
Right.
So there are companies in the Bakken that are finding gas and can produce it for 50 cents, right? So I think that you're in the wrong space. And just because something is cheap doesn't mean it can't get cheaper, and that's something you really have to remember.
Want to squeeze one more call in?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that, Ram. Hugh in Osoyoos, welcome.
Good afternoon, you fellows. My question really is on the Brookfield family, if you like, asset management, the main one, and the others. If I should stay in this group, or should I just go to another direction, David?
Right.
Thank you.
So, Hugh, we really like asset management as a sector. Brookfield is a wonderful company. You're going to get good dividend growth here. The reality is it's not so economically sensitive because it's more sort of hard asset management. I would prefer, given a choice today, to choose something that's in capital markets as opposed to hard assets. We do own Brookfield, and I think it looks okay, but it's one of the less economically sensitive names that we own. If you want to be in asset management, look at something like JP Morgan that has capital markets, it has banking, it has wealth management. I think that looks very attractive. We've got a couple of other names we're going to talk about in top picks today. Mm-hmm. I own Brookfield Asset Management. I think it's a great company. It's not going to be, I think, one of the strongest performers right now, but very predictable cash flow and revenue and dividend stream.
Hugh, thanks for the call from Osoyoos, and brace yourself for the tourist influx. We're taking a brief break. We're going to come back with a look at the top picks. Thanks for the calls, emails, and tweets.